When I first started taking public transport, I had a great time. I enjoyed listening to the rumblings of the bus and just seeing all the new faces coming around all the time. When you take it every single day to college, it becomes boring. But not just boring, you start to see some weird people, and you start to learn these unwritten rules of the bus, what you should do and shouldn't do. I've seen some of the most idiotic people on the bus before, so if you ever take a bus, please listen to what I have to say. I could list like 100 things you shouldn't do on a bus, but I'll cut it down to 7 for the lovely view. Maybe it's because I take the bus to school, but people love to have their little lunch boxes. And you know what? That's fine. I would never, ever hate on somebody with a lunch box. But every time somebody has a lunch box, they love to pull out a little thermos. As soon as the can opens, just the slight amount, it lets out the most disgusting fumes you could ever imagine. It's never any of the good gas, like weed or petroleum gas, or I guess on the food side, bacon. That would make more sense because it's coming out of the thermos. It's always just mush. And frankly, I don't know what it is. There's different breeds of mush. You know, you have like brown mush, grainy mush, green mush, red mush. I'm starting to sound like Cat in the Hat. It's a pile of something, and it smells like dead squirrels and a tinge of metallicness. Why do you have to eat it now? I don't understand. You're just gonna be casually eating your goulash, and then there's gonna be a pothole, and the fork is gonna stab you in the brain. Was it worth it? Was the gunk worth it? If the food isn't hot, go for it. Please go for it if it's not hot. Because hot food, for some reason, makes the smell just fill up the entire bus. Granola bars, sandwiches, perfectly fine. Go to town. But when you have that thermos closed, that stuff is sitting there, marinating in its own disgustingness for hours. Why do you have to eat it in the bus? Find a nice bench. There's so many benches everywhere. Find a bench. Honestly, hot food smell on the bus is worse than body odor. I'm not even gonna, I genuinely believe that. Okay, this one I think is a very singular experience. I don't know if you're gonna have trouble with this, but I'm telling you, don't do this. This guy I always see on my bus. He's got long hair. It's tied up like Sokka from Avatar, but he's in his 30s, so it's just a little weird. He's like 5'2", and he's always doing this face. Like nobody's there. Who are you trying to kiss? I think it might be me, honestly. He's also always chewing tobacco on the bus, but that's very similar to the food thing. And I have a considerably bigger issue with him. It's his dick and balls, his cock and nuts, his penis and goonies. He does this thing where he gets on the bus, and if there's no seats, he'll grab the bar. But instead of standing with one arm on it like a normal person, he uses both. But you might not think this is that bad. Until he fucking starts swaying his hips in my face. And I'm sitting at about the mic level. And his fucking cock and balls are in my mouth. I don't want to suck it, man. At first, I thought maybe he's just completely unaware and in his own world. But the worst part is, it's always me. The bus will be full, and he will just lock on me with his turret cock and just stand in front of me. Why me? He loves his little twink Minecraft boys, but I don't love him. I know I'm a teenager, but there's this very, very distinct breed of teenager that annoys the crap out of me. That has no sense of dimensions of the bus. Let me paint you a picture, okay? This is the general layout of the back of the bus. And I'll see like 4 guys get on, and instead of sitting next to each other, they do this thing where they take the back corner, but not the corner seat. And I like the corner seat because you can put your feet up on the side and stuff. It's very comfy. And it's not like they only do it when the bus is empty. No, it's all day. During the busy hours, just move over. They're also always just really loud back there. Shut the fuck up. This one just dearly bothers me. I live in Canada, so sometimes it gets really cold or really hot. But for some reason, in both types of weather, people leave the windows open. I'll see people in the winter, like, dying of heat because they wore a massive puffer jacket and they, like, ran to their bus stop. But instead of, like, taking it off, take off the jacket, they open a window. It's negative 40 degrees. Close it. Close the window. Close the window. Sorry that I planned ahead and got to my bus on time and don't need to park a robe to stay warm. They have heating and air conditioning. So the summers, it'll be cooler in the bus, and the winters, it'll be warmer in the bus. So if you open it in the summer too, fuck off. You have optimal chance that when you exit your home, you can go, maybe I should change clothing. Now, my other reason for hating this is a little bit more petty. I like my hair. I mean, look at it. It looks good. But the wind is my greatest enemy. If I could box the wind, I would. It's not working. I start looking like alfalfa with enough gusts. How am I supposed to be anybody's bus crush with the gates of hell open, letting in the breath of the devil himself? An old woman gets on the bus. Maybe I'll feel a little bit righteous and I'll get it from my seat to let them sit. Whatever, cool. But what I will not fucking do is move my bag for a 15-year-old piece of shit. When I sit on the bus, sometimes I like to leave my bag next to me, like practically everyone else does. Now, if you ask me, hey, can I sit there? I'll move it for you, whatever, that's cool. But I like to keep my head down and act like I ain't seen them get on the bus. Sometimes I'll even pretend I'm sleeping. But undoubtedly, amongst the other 6 people on the bus that have their bag right next to them, it's always me they want to sit next to. I don't know if I should be flattered, like, am I, maybe that means I don't look gross and smelly? But not when my eyes are closed, please! Jesus, the worst part is that they never ask. They either just do like a little point, and I begrudgingly move it. Or worst case scenario, which is most of the time, this is the majority of the time this happens. They just shoot their ass in my direction and either sit on the bag or sit where the bag just was after I swiftly pulled it out from under them. Just use your words, please. This is all I ask. Don't sit on my bag. Ask me, hey, can I sit there? I'll go yes. And don't do the little fucking. Am I over-exaggerating? Am I being a little bitch? If I'm sitting next to you on the bus and people get off, you should not move seats. Look, if we're in a 3-seater and the one next to you leaves, you're welcome to move over and make some space in the middle. But if we're on one end and the other side opens up, I know we're all thinking, yes, I should go over there. It's more space for everyone. But let me tell you, after you make that choice, it's different. Because then the people that stayed on the other side are jealous that you have more space now. And then you also just look like a prick. Why do you want to sit next to me? Fuck is wrong with me? Screw you. I didn't want you anyways. If you switch seats, people are going to be mad at you for some reason. So you will be receiving looks from me. I'm the one I'm going to give you looks. Which is why I do it, because I love the annoyance of others. I move seats all the time. It makes me feel so good when they give me the... Yeah, but don't do it to me. Fuck you if you move. I'm gonna move. This is my favorite. When you enter the bus and you have to pay your little fee, please do not bring fucking nickels on the bus. That shit is $3.50. I do not want to see 70 nickels coming out of your pocket. I will pay for you at that point. I really don't mind. You're wasting my time. I feel like even the bus drivers will just let you in for free because they really could not care less. If you made it this far in the video, you now get to learn how to get on the bus for free. I love to bring 70 nickels on the bus because the driver will just look at you and go... and let you pass, because he has a route he needs to be on. But like, if it doesn't work and he doesn't let you on for free, then you still have enough money to pay the fee. And me personally, I love to pull out just a wad of change. Just the feeling of their eyes staring lasers into my back is magnificent. It brings me joy. I mean, pure joy. But don't do it to me though. Don't do that shit to me. Don't you wait up the fucking line. Fuck you, bitch. Oh shit, I have a bus to catch. Oh fuck.